Okay.
Up here at Mount Baldy, Mangrove Flats.
The first little bit steep.
Okay. Chris and Eric, we're gonna go up the ski hut trail over the backbone. Spend the night at either Baldy or West Baldy, and then we're going down the back side of Baldy in the morning, look for a couple mines. Hopefully have lunch on iron, unless something changes that. And then we're gonna come back down the bowl trail, which is up here. They're up here at the notch, they're getting their water. Last time we were up here, we met him. This time we're up here. He's up here again, man. What you doing up here? You going to Baldy, or have you already come down?
Already come out.
How was it up there?
It was less windy than it is here. I'm throwing my jacket on now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty calm winds today.
Up here at the Baldy Notch, and in case you don't know, now they have a zip line. You can probably find it online on their Baldy Notch website, and you can buy the ski lift for I think $2 cheaper than if you buy it in person. But you can ride the ski lift up to the zip line. Up there, down here. One up there. If my eyes are not deceiving me, look right there. I see her all over the range. Look at that. She's amazing. Everywhere I go, there she is. Look at it. There she is again. The Zen master. The master of Zen. Look at her. Smoking hot. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but right there, center of the screen. We're now gonna go across Devil's Backbone. It goes up, over and around right there. That's the hairiest part right over there. That's the Baldy village. Down just on the other side of that one that comes up right around the corner. Look at her. There she is again. Right there. She's actually looking up at us. At me. The other guys can't see her. I can see her. She's right there. In between that and that. Right there. Look at her. I've been seeing her for a couple of years now. She's awesome. When you're coming up Mount Baldy and you get to these trees here, right before you get to the saddle, you'll see where it splits off. It goes up to Mount Hardwood. Up there, that's where that spacecraft looking thing is. Some kind of sensor for earthquakes or something, I'm not sure what it is. But Chris is gonna go up there. He's never seen it. We've both seen it. So he's gonna go up there. There, and then he'll come down and meet us at the saddle. And we'll go up, we gotta go up that other big climb. That's the hardest part, I think, right there, huh? Yep. Look at that. Look at him. Chris is up above us. Chris is up above us. Look at this. Watch this. Bam! Now he's got to go. Back of that. Mount Hardwood. He said wood.
Hardwood.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah. It's cool. Well, we made it up here.
Yeah. Nice and windy.
I was thinking about right under there, but I think I've got a chance on one of those rock rings. Yeah, this wind's coming right over here. It's not a good spot. Although this right here ain't too bad. It's really at an angle. This is the way we're going down tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning we're gonna go over that down the backside. Okay, it turns out we're the only ones on Baldy. And it is cold, and I just have a t-shirt, no jacket, no shelter. I brought Tyvek, Z-Light, army poncho, and the liner. That's just my bag. We're using it as a wind block. It is cold. That's my food. My legs are shaking. My hat, pillows, some stuff sacks, water, Gatorade, fuel, new cook set, camera bag, trekking pole, other trekking pole. That's it. I'm gonna take that, unsnap that thing, and I'm gonna use that as a poncho right now. Oh, it is freezing. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'll let these guys turn down here. But it is cold. We can go over there and cook. Oh man, it's supposed to be a meteor shower tonight. Look at the moon right there. Still. Oh yeah. Down below these rocks is not as cold, but get up. It is freezing. I built the wall. I built it around, so it wraps around because it keeps changing. You'll see. Watch down here. Watch. A lot less wind. Still cold, but a lot less wind. So that's the poncho and the poncho liner. Oh, cramp in my leg. Woo! A lot of hiking today. We're gonna cook. I have an MRE tonight. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it is cold. Look at this. Look at this. This is cold. Okay, here's what I wore. T-shirt, pants. That's it. And I've got this real lightweight poncho liner and this poncho. That's it. And it's cold, right, guys?
It's cold.
Oh yeah.
It's cold. I'm twitching like a dog.
I know. I think the camera's moving.
What kind of sleeping bag did you bring?
This is it.
That no sleeping bag?
This is it. The liner and.
Oh man.
But I got my touch.
We're all hunkered in.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Hungry and
Didn't
tired.
get no wild edibles, but I got some wild wearables. Some chick
Found the beanie up here on
some
top.
chick dropped her hat. It became mine. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Hey, it made a difference, man.
Oh, look at that out there. There's the moon.
Woo! Oh, for dinner,
It's for dinner.
I got an MRE. Cornbread stuffing. Ah, cramp. And
I hadn't heard about that one.
and shredded beef. And it comes with animal crackers. Oh, cramp. Coffee.
You need some salt and
Sugar.
just eat that salt right now.
And some jelly somewhere. Somewhere there's some jelly. I saw it one time. There it is. Grape jelly. Oh, cramp. Ah! Ah! Oh my God. Oh God.
You gotta get some salt in you, man.
Woo!
Oh, we're just hunkered down in this little wind block.
Woo!
There's the coast over there.
Good thing we took the time to build this.
We'll break it down in the morning.
I've never been so happy to see a sunrise. That was one cold night, eh, Chris?
Fuck, man. For you, for sure.
There's the sun breaking over. Looks so good out here. Lake Paris out there. Poncho now. That was one of the longest nights I've spent up here that I can remember. I was miserable. It failed miserably. I wasn't supposed to get that cold, and there's supposed to be 10-mile-an-hour winds. There were some strong winds up until about 2 o'clock in the morning. And it dropped down to the very low 30s, 33, 34. It's 35 right now. And the sun's coming up. distance. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Whoa. That's the observatory. The recent fire, they kept away from the observatory. I believe it's on the other side of the fire. It's out now. Good place for lunch, but I don't know about sleeping. This is new. Hardwood, 6.5 miles. I guess it means down there, down the trail. Because Hardwood's over there. You can see the 2 highway. Goes around. Ours Bait Pal. That's the 2. So yeah, looks like it goes down. Here we are. Here's the trail. So there's Chris's. He's not going after my food. There's Chris's Z-packs. Camouflage. Solo. Z-packs backpack also. Eric used a outdoor research bivvy. Which bivvy did you use?
Helium. Outdoor research.
Helium. What'd you make?
Coffee, oatmeal.
Same thing, coffee, oatmeal.
One of these things. Breakfast bars.
Eric did a little baking here. Triple berry.
Fat Daddy-O pan. MSR kettle.
What'd you use as a spacer? Did you use anything?
No spacer. These pans you pretty much don't need a spacer. A little bit of oil. That's it.
Triple berry.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go down here. It drops way down in the middle there. You can't see it from here, but you'll see it when you get to it. And there's some wild onions that grow there. And catch that other trail up to West Baldy, and then we're gonna catch the trail down to Iron Mountain. Getting back up, but I don't know about that. Try. So this is West Baldy. There's Baldy way over there, where those people are. West Baldy, or False Baldy. So we're up here, West Baldy. This is the San Antonio Ridge. Goes down along here, and then up to Iron Mountain. That was our original plan, but really didn't sleep at all last night, and I'm not feeling it. I think when I get to that part right there, I'd have severe cramps going up. But coming back, I think I'd just be an anchor to these two guys. Eric's going for sure. Chris might go. I myself find a place right over here, take a little nap, and then I'm gonna head down the bowl. They will go ahead and take their cameras, take some pictures, email them to me, and I'll include them at the end of this video.
Right.
Ooh, that rock is cold.
It looks like this was in here.
Okay, look right over there, center of the screen. That is the Bighorn Mine, believe it or not. I'm able to, on the tripod, zoom in. Bighorn Mine on Bait Pal. Tom Vincent's mine. Let me show you how far away it is. pretty far. That's it, way over there. You go on that parallel with that, you go around 1, 2. You'll hit a sign where you can continue to go out Vincent Gulch, Vincent Gap parking lot, where you can make a U-turn and go down to Mine Gulch, which is down there, and you can take that East Fork all the way out to Heaton Flats, which would be right on the other side of that first hill. That's the road to nowhere, or Shoemaker Road. Now, a lot of people, when they first come up to Heaton Flats and they're looking for Heaton Flats parking lot to go to the bridge to nowhere, GPS sends them all on the Shoemaker Road, right, Chris?
Yeah.
For some reason, it tells them to turn there, and they get up there, they park there, and they start walking. They're walking. We saw 2 girls all the way down to the tunnel. How much further to the water? I'm like, where are you looking for? What are you looking for? Bridge to nowhere? I'm like, it's over the edge. You got to go all the way back, get your car, drive all the way back around. So don't trust GPS. Get yourself a map. Read the name of the street. Read the name of the turn. You're a lot better off. GPS sucks. People always looking for the easier way. A lot of times, the easier way turns out to be the hard way. You got to do it twice. Baden Powell. Let's see. The pointy one. The really pointy one. Back over there, we rattlesnake. Iron. Let me see. This would be fish fork, iron fork. Yeah, that'd be fish fork because you got the other one just on the other side of it. The 2 highway. Down over here, that's Coldwater Canyon. Down over here, just the other side of this, there's another one of these little canyons. And if you're coming up the Bear Flats route, 6.5 miles, 6,000 foot elevation, it's a hard one, both going up and going down. There's a lot of drop step. We got to step pretty far down, but scenic route. And you look over, you can see where they're working down there. It looks like they're working on a gold mine in the early 1900s. It used to be a attempted gold mine, but since then the son or the grandson has taken over, and now it's an active tungsten mine. There are 2 mines on the other side of this. Very hard to get to. I haven't gotten to them yet. What are they called? The Eagle and the Silver Dollar?
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that. Pudding Stone Lake. 57 freeway. Way back over there, you get the city of Los Angeles. And
Gold Dollar Mine and Eagle Mine.
Gold Dollar and Eagle.
And below that is Baldora Mine.
And below that, there's a little compound with a fishing pond and everything. Somebody actually lives back there now. And earlier today, before the sun is fully up, way back over there, we could see snow on the top of mountains, which is probably somewhere in the Whitney range. But we're standing on West Baldy, and we're just waiting to see Eric, make sure he's okay on his way, and then we're gonna head back. He's going to go down, over, up, down, over, up, 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 up. Then he's got to drop down. Then he's got to go over and he's going to hit the bowl. But if it's too late at night, since he's never taken the bowl and there's no people, because you can easily get off trail on that, he's going to go back to backbone. He'll probably be out like what, 8, 9 o'clock tonight?
I'm thinking like 8 o'clock maybe, or maybe more like 7. But then drive home and do everything like that.
Yeah, he's pretty fast. But he went over that edge. We have not seen him come out down there yet. This is the saddle right here between West Baldy and Baldy. Years ago I camped right here with Molly, and some deers came down, 3 or 4 deer, and they were right here looking at us. I was in the, what tent was I in? The Meta 2, made by, I'll think of their name in a minute, but it's the Meta 2 tarp tent. It was one of the first 2-man tents to come out with 2 vestibules. Anyway, you see places like this with a deer kicking up the dirt, they're looking for wild onions. These are all wild onions. We couldn't find any here, but we stepped right over here. Just pick up a rock and start digging under the surface. Go down about 4 or 5 inches and show me your onions, Chris. I'm gonna go and plant these, let them go to seed, and we'll have some going at home. I did it. I had some going for about 3 years one time, but then that drought. But they're all over here. You can see where the deer kick up places. They come down here and eat them. They're gonna see this that's dug up, and they're gonna come down here as soon as we leave. Probably they're probably watching us from somewhere. They'll come over here and finish this up and clean up this area. But they're everywhere. They're abundant here. They're also on the west face of Telegraph. West face of Telegraph. The southwest face. You can see the little stem sticking up like 3 inches. Now there is one that's poison that looks like that. Looks like an onion. But when you dig it up, you smell it. When I start digging here, you can smell these onions right away. I can smell them right now, even when my nose is stuffed. The other ones do not smell. And when you start eating the other ones, there's hardly any flavor, and then they start to sting your tongue, so don't eat those. Those are found, the poison ones are found over on...
Good planting one.
Yeah, I got a lot of them. The poison ones are all found over by Allison Mine, above Allison Mine. When you're climbing up to follow that pipe, they grow all over right there. I thought they were wild onions. I started digging them up and smelling them. None of them were. They were all the poison ones, the lookalikes. But these wild onions grow all the way up the side of that to about here. I've never found any up there on Baldy. But they're everywhere. And the deer like them. I'm gonna make a stew with half of these and plant the other half. Oh yeah, they're really, really, really sweet. Nothing like store-bought onions. Store-bought onions. Okay, we found some nice plump ones there. I got half of a Gatorade jar. A lot of them with the roots still on. That tent was the Nemo Meta 2. I gave it to a friend of mine he got married up in Oregon. I gave it to a friend of mine so he and his wife could backpack. It was first 2-man tent. It was trekking pole held, and both sides, I think it was 2.5 pounds, I believe. Single wall, 2-door, very cool tent. Packs up almost the size of your Z-Packs tent. We didn't plan on seeing Eric again, but here he is. What happened?
Oh, no way he's gonna make it there and back. Been about 1.5 miles in, and it's tough.
Just way too steep, huh?
Steep's okay, but it's gonna slow going. It's really slow going. You gotta leave with time. I left way too late, 9 o'clock. If you're gonna do that, I'd say leave
West Baldy.
Leave West Baldy like at 6 or earlier, 5:30. Just kind of start making your way down.
Yeah.
get there by, maybe get to the peak by 12, 11:30, 11, 12.
Yep.
That'd be perfect. Eat your lunch, come back down. Or even better, have a shuttle. That'd even be the best.
Well, that's cool you made it back.
Yeah, but at least I know what to expect.
Yeah.
So yeah, no regrets.
We waited up there about an hour and 10 minutes.
Hour and 20, and we were thinking we were going to see it come out by that cross. There, you know, where you would
where you would see it. There's no because it goes down and it makes a curve, and there's no way. You think when you see it from the top, you think, oh, it's just there. No.
Yeah, we waited for you to see if you come out, because I was thinking that's 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
To the base is one, and then up.
That's what I thought. I go, you know what? No way. If I could stay up there, it'd be fine. I'd be fine. But.
Well, hey, we just pulled out. I pulled out about close to 100 wild onions out of here.
Oh shit!
If you want to grab yourself some, plant them at home.
Are they wild ass onions or just wild?
They're wild ass onions.
I'll take some of those. Let's do any kind of onion.
They're delicious. They're sweet. They're everywhere too. Just dig down about 4 inches. There's a rock right there you could use.
All right.
We'll wait for right in here. Move that dirt. You buried a bunch of them.
I'll show you right.
I was just telling Alan that. They're like a.
Dude, they're everywhere.
They're like an onion garlic.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness. There's one. Right there.
I got the fucking mother load over here, dude.
The mother load. Okay, the Baldy summit's up there. Rather than go back up, look at those guys way over there going up to the West Baldy. Rather than go way back up there, then come down. We're just trekking along the side here amongst the trees until we run into the trail coming down. That'll save us a lot of energy. So over here, the bottom of the bowl, just past the rock garden, just past the river, and the old ski hut. There's an outhouse back there. It's open, so we'll go and check it out in a little while.
No,
you can see where they used to ski there.
Yeah.
They used to ski here.
From I don't forget. Yeah.
Okay, when you're coming down the bowl trail, you get the bowl right there. Then you get this big slide, where this big slide comes down and hits the river. Right in that area, on this side of the trail, this side of the river, this side of the gully, there's a remains of an old building where they used to feed the miners. I've shown it before, but neither one of these guys have seen it, so I'll show it again. That's the easiest way to locate it. Coming down the bowl trail, and then way back down, or your way up. See the bowl? You see that big slide? Just go to where that hits the river. Almost directly across the river, you'll find the remains of the cabin I'm about to show you. You can pull off the trail anywhere and just head towards that. I got some kind of kill here. Bighorn sheep, it looks like. Mountain lion action. There it is. And I can show you where that slide is in comparison. Okay, there's where that slide comes down, hits the river, directly across the river are the cabin remains. Now the mine is right over there on that other edge, but it's covered up. A guy named David Squall 351 dug it up and uncovered it once, but there's water in it and he didn't go in. I don't blame him. So there they are. The door is over here. Sure remnants of it. A fire pit or something over here. We got a bunch of metal debris over there. Maybe that was a stove. We're back down to the Mount Baldy Road. See this gate, hit the road, go down a few hundred yards, we're parked. What was the highlight of the trip?
The wind.
That wind? That
wind was...
How fast do you think the wind was strong?
20, 25 maybe? It was strong.
And it was cold.
Cold. That was fine. It was cold.
No jacket, no shelter, no sleeping bag.
No shame.
But total failure. This is a total failure. Hardly any sleep.
It was good though.
Okay, there's the guys there. Devil's backbone. I'm doing a slight detour up here to hit Mount Hardwood. These guys have both been up here, I haven't been up here. It's just a little detour off of the trail. That's it, just up there. Okay, this is getting close to the top. Mount Hardwood. I think the top. Not much up here. Some rocks. Good view of the Baldy coming over the top here. Just keep heading down this little finger. I'll run back into the trail. Some people on it, I think. To the top. Off trail. Looks a little windy where they are. You can see dust coming off